So you're telling me the deity who you said is totally beyond us is actually constrained to communicate in just those two ways that you can imagine, yelling from the top of a mountain or speaking to a holy man. Why couldn't God just talk to each person individually in their own house?
Which way is better? Would seem very logical to say the best way is gather everyone. If I gather everyone, then it's firsthand to everyone. Everyone personally hears.
Well, it would also be firsthand to everyone if God just walked through your front door this evening, and then we wouldn't have to debate, did this thing really happen 3,000 years ago? Right? Wouldn't that be better?
If I give it just to one person and say spread the word,
You mean like Moses does when God gives him the Torah, which is what you believe, am I right?
then everybody else is getting it secondhand already. Why do I need to do that? I can give it firsthand.
Interesting. So, what do we need Moses for? Seems like God chose the stupid way.
There's also another problem that if I give it secondhand through someone, I have to be relying and believing that this person is credible, that it really happened.
Good point. I wonder if a biblical author might have had the same concern. How would people know that Moses is credible?
Somebody comes one day and says, I just experienced yesterday thunder and lightning, and I was standing by the mountain, and I heard Hashem say, Anochi Hashem Alekecha, and lay sigzil and lay signive, don't kill, don't steal, observe Shabbos. And it happened to me, and I was all alone there, and Hashem told it to me, and he said I should spread the word. So the listeners have to believe, maybe he's telling the truth, maybe not. I can't really verify it.
Yeah, well, the Bible kind of anticipated that, since the main mode in which the commandments are communicated is through a single person, Moses. That's why, in the mind of the biblical author, you need something like a demonstration of supernatural power or God's favor, like the voice of God speaking to Moses, like the earth swallowing his opponents, like his glowing face.
So hearing it in a mass setting rather than one person is clearly the better way.
But not the way God chose. How interesting.